Good morning, Pine Trail. It's time for our morning announcements. It's Tuesday, February 18th. I'm Oliver.
I'm Maya.
Happy Tuesday!
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Now for a word from Ms. Fisher and Ms. Lutz.
Hey, good morning. We're having to improvise a little bit this morning. We had some camera difficulties, and unfortunately, Mrs. Lutz is not here today. She is not feeling well. She didn't feel well this weekend. So, everybody, please send positive thoughts her way. Hope she feels better soon. Happy Monday. Or actually Monday, listen to me. Happy Tuesday. I always forget that when we start off on a Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Start off this week working hard, cooperating with your teacher. I think cooperation you'll hear a little bit about later. I think that's the life skill of this week. So, great to see everybody back. And back to the news team.
Thank you, Ms. Fisher.
Now for our additional announcements.
January 2020 RC winners.
First grade with 53 points is Mrs. Mulcahy and Miss Reamer, Mrs. Tugwell. In second grade with 295 points, Miss Reamer and Mulcahy. In third grade, Miss Albert with 512 points. In fourth grade, Mr. O'Brien with 425 points. In fifth place, Mrs. Dunn with 756 points. Now you do. Do it now.
Individual winners. First grade, Chris Gamber from Mrs. Mulcahy with 27 points. Second place, Max Bozang in Mr. Reamer's class with 12 points. Third place, Landon Green from Mrs. Burgess's class with 11 points. Second grade, Oliver Kester in first place from Mrs. Reamer's class with 104 points. Second place, Jackson Todd, Mrs. Reamer's class with 56 points. Third place, Sammy Matia from Mrs. Hayden's class with 55 points. In third grade, Morgan Koskinen from Mrs. Albert's class got 103 points. Angelina Butcher from Mrs. Albert's class with 90 points. Finn Kibble class with 60. In fourth grade, Anthony Rogers won. Did you hear all that or not? Okay, wait, redo it? Okay, yeah. First place in first grade is Chris Gamber from Mrs. Mulcahy's class with 27 points. Second place in first grade is Max Bozang from Mr. Reamer's class with 12 points. Third place is Landon Green from Mrs. Burgess's class, 11 points. Second grade, Oliver Kester won from Mrs. Reamer's class with 104 points. Jackson Todd from Mrs. Reamer's class with 56 points. And Sammy Badia from Mrs. Hayden's class with 55 points. In third grade, Morgan Koskinen won first place in Mrs. Albert's class with 103 points. Angelina Butcher from Miss Albert's class, 90 points. Finn Kibble from Mrs. Albert's class with 60 points. Fourth grade, Anthony Rogers won first place from Mrs. Larkin's class with 137 points. Matthew Rodriguez, Mr. O'Brien's class, 72 points. And Tess Frey from Mr. O'Brien's class with 58 points. 5th grade, Ginger Fagenbaum from Miss Reynolds' class with 162 points. Priscilla Harwick from Mrs. Dunn's class with 150 points. And Jessica Savido and Tristan Lohman from Mrs. Dunn's class with 94 points. Here's Ginger with our trivia question and Haven with our fact of the day.
Our fact of the day comes from 28 Days Moments in Black History That Changed the World by Charles R. Smith Jr., illustrated by Shane W. Evans. Shirley Chisholm became interested. Today we are featuring Shirley Chisholm, the first African American. Shirley Chisholm became interested in politics when a political science professor at Brooklyn College suggested that she had a natural talent for it. Shirley was born in Brooklyn, New York, but lived from age 3 to 10 in Barbados, a former British colony. There she received a well-rounded education that made her a top student upon her return to New York. Eventually, she earning several college scholarships. Throughout her career as a politician, Shirley spoke out for minorities and women. Her campaign logo when running for president was unbowed and unbossed, to remind everyone that Shirley Chisholm was her own woman.
Our African American history trivia question for last week was, which amendment to the U.S. Constitution granted Black American citizenship and equal protest under the law? The answer is the 14th Amendment, and the winner is Miss Albert's class. Now for this week's African American history trivia question, who was the first Black woman to receive an international pilot's license? Valerie Coleman or Bessie Coleman? Teachers, please submit your answers by noon Friday. The winning class will receive a prize from the Media Center.
Best wishes, students.
Our life skill of the week is cooperation. People who use cooperation think things through and make the best choice.
Are you a cooperative person? Our quote of the day is, "It takes both sides to build a bridge."
Teachers, please remember we're on Special Area Schedule Day F.
Coach Leroy is not on the special area schedule today. Now here's Haven with today's lunch and tomorrow's breakfast menu and with today's weather.
morning. Today's forecast calls with cloudy skies with a high of 80 and a low 63. Today's lunch is chicken wings with a breadstick, a pizza kit, ham and cheese wrap, and the sides are wedged potatoes, fresh celery sticks, frozen strawberry cups, and seasonal fresh fruit. Tomorrow's breakfast is a chicken croissant, cinnamon muffin square bento to go. Choice is cereal with toast, 2 slices of cinnamon toast, mandarin oranges, fresh seasonal fruit, and 100% apple juice.
Thank you, Haven. Remember, work hard, get smart.
Can you say it with us?
1, 2, 3. Work hard and get smart.
Make
Make it a great choice. The choice is yours. See ya.
Bye.